Hey Felix, welcome to Japan. I hope you and Marzi are adjusting well to your new life and Edgar and Maya have gotten over their jet lag by now. I'm so glad that you came to Japan. You made the right choice. By the way, my name's Evan. I grew up in Japan till I was 17 years old. I'm in Canada now, but I'm still there in spirit. When I heard that you're moving to Japan, I thought if I could just share even a little bit of my experience, Felix さんたちの日本の生活がスムーズに安定できるかなと思いました。You may already know some of the stuff I'm going to share, but there are some that you definitely need to know, especially the last one, so just bear with me. All right, let's start with communication. Luckily, easy English phrases can be understood by a lot of people since they learn it in school, but being polite is essential to survival, so let's have a few phrases ready. Felix, I already know you've nailed the essentials. Konnichiwa, sumimasen, arigatou gozaimasu, yatta desu ne. So here's some more specific ones. 最寄りの something something はどこですか? If you want to get somewhere, this is your go-to. Just sandwich the place you need to be in between 最寄りの and どこですか? どこですか meaning where is it? 最寄りの being nearest. So where's the closest something? If you want to get to somewhere specific, just that location, you can just say something something はどこですか? すみません something something はどこですか? That's the idea. Some places you might want to know are konbini, convenience store, eki for train station or baste for bus stop, koban, police box is like a small police station, and otearai, washroom. According to one of my friends, if you need to go to the washroom, you can also use the phrase 私はバカ外人です. And Felix, as you already know, this phrase is 100% correct. I don't see any problem with it. Apparently my friends actually told people this. I hope they're all right. Other phrases to use, これください. I would like to buy this. これいくらですか? How much is it? どうぞ. After you, take this, go ahead. As I told you, being polite is essential to survival. 助けてください. Help. And finally, 日本語勉強中です. I'm studying Japanese. My grandma knew one phrase in Japanese and it was 日本語わかりません? I don't know Japanese, but you're actively learning, so let's take it up a notch. 日本語勉強中です. But if you're stuck, you can always use すみませんわかりません or すみません英語話せますか? If you have to use English, make sure you say it slowly and clearly. Especially because you have a non-American accent. In Japan, they learn English with the American accent. So watch out for that. Or just have Google Translate ready. It's not perfect, but it gets the job done. サラダになるな。世界一のブロッコリーになれ. Hey, there you go. This isn't a real phone. Speaking of Google, if you don't have a data plan yet, be prepared. I had an iPod Touch growing up, and it's okay, but if you don't have Wi-Fi, you can't contact people, and public Wi-Fi is not as common as you'd think. Here's what to do. Find a convenience store. Other stores like Starbucks do offer free Wi-Fi, I heard, but a convenience store is your best bet. Now you can't use it just yet. You're gonna have to sign up with your email and then you can use the Wi-Fi for a limited time. Yeah, limited time. So once the time's up, you need to log in right over again. Here's what you need to know. Family Mart offers up to 3 sessions a day, 20 minutes each. Lawson's offers up to 5 sessions a day, 60 minutes each. And according to my research, 7-Eleven just shut down their free Wi-Fi program in March, so watch out for that. You're probably better off with these spots. Actually, another thing that I found in my research was that there's this app that helps you find public Wi-Fi in Japan. It's called Japan Wi-Fi Auto Connect. I haven't got the chance to check it out because I'm not in Japan, but according to reviews, it seems quite promising and it only shows trusted Wi-Fi locations. So I'll link that in the description if you want to check that out. Speaking of convenience stores, they are your best friend. They are your knight in shining armor, your most loyal servant, your one true love. Don't tell Marzia. Honestly, it's all you need. It really is. It's true. It's a supermarket, bank, bookstore, drugstore, except the medicine, liquor store, city hall, running 24/7 every single neighborhood. In fact, there were 3 convenience stores in walking distance where I grew up. One thing to watch out, many locations don't allow pets and it's generally discouraged to leave them in your car or tying them out outside. So maybe you or Marzi are going to have to take turns to look after Edgar or Maya if you're going to go in. Just keep that in mind. That said, what is in a convenience store? I would have said it off the top of my head, but there's too many. You got the regular stuff: food, drinks, snacks, stationery, magazines, necessities, cosmetics, alcohol, pet food. You can warm up your food, deliver stuff, pay your bills, buy tickets, even get your residency card if you have your social security number, Wi-Fi, ATMs, printing, washrooms, 24/7, super safe, super friendly, super high quality. It is a miracle. I dare you to survive 1 week without one of these. You wouldn't. I guess I have been doing this challenge for years. I haven't felt alive since. Speaking of buying stuff, please have cash on you. I cannot stress this enough. Have cash on you. And I'm not saying this so I can just sneak up and steal some from you. There's a reason, okay? I won't steal from you, promise. Yes, you can use your card in many places, but still cash is the most common in Japan, especially for small shops or buses. In a country that's used to natural disasters, you never know when electrical systems are going to go out of service. So people still trust having physical cash on hand the most. But I just learned this, if you have like Visa or MasterCard, those kind of cards, at the ATMs at convenience stores, you can just withdraw Japanese money from it. Apparently. Is there anything they can't do? Speaking of things convenience stores can't do, let's talk transportation. So far, convenience stores can't move, but you can. Most cities are designed with bicycles in mind because people commute. So if you have one, please go on a bicycle ride. It is amazing. I miss it. I envy you. Train systems, they're complicated, yes, but you'll get used to it. Trust me. If you want to go freely anywhere, you can get those rechargeable Passmo tickets. You just tap them and you can use them. But if you want to go to a specific location, you're going to have to buy the ticket to go to that specific location. So keep that in mind or else you won't be able to exit the station. Good news for Edgar and Maya, you are allowed pets on the train. Just make sure that they are in one of those carriers. You will have to pay, I think, 290 yen per pet, and they need to be less than 10 kilos. So keep an eye for that. You might want to give them some extra walks in the future. But don't be afraid to ask for help. I linked a video in the description for phrases you can use in a station, so just check that out if you're worried. Buses. Some places you can tap, but most likely you're going to have to use cash. So at the bus stop, there's going to be a sign to say at which stop you have to have this much money ready. Have that ready in cash, and when you get onto the bus, just put that in. If you don't have exact cash, they can usually give you change, so you're fine. Edgar, Maya, pretty much the same rules as the train, except some express buses don't allow pets, so just look that up before you go out. All right, that's all I had at first, but I just remembered there's one very important thing you need to do when you first move to anywhere in Japan. It's not really survival related, but you need to know this. You need to do it as soon as possible. So this is a bonus advice. Greet your neighbors with a gift. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. It can be cookies, towels, soap. Let it be boring. You do not want them to feel sorry for getting something too extravagant. When you move somewhere new, you give your neighbors a gift. That is your in. It is customary. It shows that you care. It shows that you want to be part of the community. It took my parents a while to figure this out when they first moved to Japan, but once they did it, oh my goodness, it really changed how people treated them. At least that's what they said. So go on a weekend or holiday. It's recommended around like 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Just a time that you know people are going to be home, but they're not in the middle of something like having dinner. Greet your neighbors with a gift. Say, "Tsumaranai mono desu ga." It literally means this is something boring, but please take it. It's just what we say. So you do this for all houses surrounding you. So on your sides and across from you. Best to go with your whole family. Let them get to know you. Say hi, hand them a gift, and then just let them carry on with their day. That's it. I know you've been in your home for a few weeks now, but it is better late than sorry, I assure you. Anyway, thanks so much for spending your time with me. Just so you know, these are tips about surviving, not thriving. These are the bare bone essentials, all right? So if you do want to know any other topics like mannerism, daily living, public baths, or even deeper dives into things we talked about today, just let me know, and I might make a video in the future. May your new life in Japan be a 10. All right, good luck, Felix.